Hello everyone, True Zero Emissions here. Okay, so I just started a new video right now. I didn't warn you, apologies for that. I was remembering I have to not let the videos be too long. To hope that they'll upload better. What was I talking about? I was talking about regenerative braking. Should we go back to the internet talk? Okay, so Spectrum has this like a 1 gigabyte per second upload, which is 1,000 megabytes per second. That's really a lot of information for download speed, but what I need is the upload speed. Imagine imagine a gigabyte per second upload speed. That would be great. I also don't know what the limits of Wi-Fi are, right? So if I'm using Wi-Fi and I have, let's say I did have a gigabyte per second, which I don't even know if that's possible right now. Well, I know it's possible. I just don't know if anybody offers it and how much it is, because I know some of the fiber systems, which are not available where I am, but some of the fiber systems are like $250 a month, right? But Spectrum was saying their pricing is what did they say? Spectrum said their pricing is I think it was like 80 something a month for the 1 gigabyte per second download, which is 35 megabytes per second. So 1 gigabyte upload, which is 1,000 megabytes upload per second, and 35 megabytes per second upload. And they said a 7 camera system at 2 megabytes per second for each camera, it's going to take 14 megabytes per second right there. So if I want to upload videos, I have to have more than that, right? Or it's not going to let me upload. That's what they said. Is that totally accurate? I'm not sure, but they're probably giving me approximations, right? Just guessing, because they don't know exactly how much the cameras that I'm using and what they're recording at. But the assumption probably is that I'm recording in the highest resolution, right? Which I think they actually are recording at that high resolution. So yes, they actually are recording at the high resolution. So that could be the 2 megabytes per second upload that they're using, the cameras are using. So make sure there's no cars. I'm still thinking about putting the rear view camera in my helmet, which is the Wolfbox. I think it's called I-17. And I'm putting it below the visor. If I did that, I would have to be sure to always have some kind of goggles or glasses on to protect my eyes, my face. Because if I crash, I don't want that camera going into my face, right? But look, I have a mirror here. Oh, well, you don't see it, but on the other side of the camera, on the other side of the helmet, I have a mirror. And if I fall there, it could go into my face area, right? But the way I set it on there, I have it set so that it'll fold, back or to the side, but it still could go pushed into my face area, right? So that's why it's important to wear some kind of protection over the eyes. And to think, to be careful when putting things in the front of the helmet. I'm not saying to do that. I'm doing it, but I'm not telling anybody they should do that. But I do want to be able to see behind me, and I'm thinking about ways that I can do that. Okay. Whew. All right. So this is how it's done. I mean, this is how I'm doing it. Wow. Right now I'm thinking I wish I started earlier in the night, because the sun's going to come up and the traffic's going to increase exponentially as the morning progresses. But I had to rest a little bit before I came to practice. I've been practicing extremely, extremely tired, and I've decided that I'm not going to keep doing that. I'm also not going to go on rides anymore unless I'm rested better. because I can get really hurt riding tired. I've been riding really tired. I don't know if I told you that, but the videos that are still uploading, or I don't even know if they will upload because it's been like a week. I was so tired, and but there's excitement about, you know, riding and practicing and going on group rides. And I missed a big group ride last night because I just thought I need a rest. And I couldn't even imagine practicing any time tonight. But when I woke up, I took a shower and I said, you know what? I feel better. I feel like I can practice a little bit. And I do want to get better at sitting down. So let's do it, right? I went for it. And it makes a difference. I feel like it really makes a difference when it's something that's done every single day. If that can be done. I mean, you know. When I was learning to ride, I did it every day, and I took the breaks I talked about before. I don't know if you guys saw those videos. I was talking about how I was taught by someone that taking lots of breaks, I've heard this a few times in my life, taking a break when you're doing something that you're learning new, taking frequent breaks can make a significant difference in the acceleration of learning something new, no matter what it is. Someone was telling me that they didn't know how to play a piano at all, and what they did was they would play the piano for like 5 or 10 minutes, I think, and then take like a 30-second break or a minute break, but it could even be a 15-second or 20-second break, where they would stop, clear their mind, and just breathe, and then go back to practicing again. And they would keep doing that, and they picked it up really quick, they said. And so I could integrate that into my learning how to ride an electric unicycle. I did that, actually. I took breaks and then practiced, and then took breaks and then practiced. And I did that riding backwards, learning to ride backwards. And then I'm going to do it again, learning to sit down. And I need to take more breaks because I haven't been taking that many. I've been talking a lot, though. That's nice of the van to move over to the side. I've had people just not even move. In fact, it looks like they'll get close. They'll get close to me. So I don't know why people do things like that, but oh, maybe it's because they see the camera. I don't know, because the camera is flashing red. Like, oh, he has a camera. Let me not get too close. I don't know. I don't think that's it, but okay, I'm sitting down again. Now I do want to try turning more. I'm going to try to focus on turning. Let me think how I could do this. Okay, I think when I first start to learn turning, I think I'll focus on turning one direction. So I'm going to try to go to an area that's big enough where I can do like a big circle turn, right? And just get used to that feeling of turning that direction. I'll tell you right now, it absolutely amazes me to see people sitting down and riding. You know who I've never seen sit down? I don't think Roger EUC. I don't think I've ever seen him sit down. And it makes me think, do I even need to sit down? Like, why not just stand up, right? The legs are just going to get that much stronger by always standing. But I'll practice both, because a lot of people that I ride with will often sit down. And I don't think it hurts to learn to sit down riding. Even if I don't use it, I want it to be a choice. That's why I learned to ride backwards. I want it to be a choice. If I can't ride backwards, then it's not a choice. So to me, in a way, it's like practicing your freedom to learn, because we have that, right? I feel like we don't know or think about our freedoms that we have. And the internet will often talk about things like we have no freedom. But we have like a lot of freedom. As long as we're not hurting ourselves or anyone else, I think we could do just about anything. You know? Okay, I'm going to see you in the next video. Stop recording.